Once upon a time, there were three brothers who lived together with their mother and their father at a humble homestead on the outskirts of a quiet village. Every day, the brothers would rise with the sun to complete their morning chores, scrubbing the floors, feeding the chickens, and drawing water from the well. Their work completed, they would enjoy a breakfast of milk and bread, before running about the house and playing all afternoon long. One time, while racing through the kitchen, they heard a curious noise coming from the pantry. It was a melody, sung in a croaking voice. "Come hither, you three brothers, to enter knock but thrice. Tell Grumfkin of your one true wish, he'll grant it, but ask nice." The three brothers looked round at one another, frightened, but the first and eldest brother thought the offer of a granted wish too good to pass up. He rapped thrice sharply upon the pantry door, and it swung open before him. There, nestled upon a bed of cabbages, sat a lumpy creature, not unlike a large potato. The first brother said, "Grumfkin, I wish that you would curse the baker's daughter, for she spurned me when I wished to kiss her. I wish that you would make her more hideous every day of her life, and that she would not know love till the day death takes her, while I grow more handsome each day the sun rises." "Are you sure," asked the creature, "that you would not wish to cure your mother who is ailing in her bed upstairs?" "It is of no concern to me," replied the first brother. "Let the old witch die." With that, the door was slammed in his face. The second and middle brother rapped thrice sharply upon the pantry door, and it swung open before him. The second brother said, "Grumfkin, I wish that you would make me know wealth beyond my wildest dreams, that you would shower me with gold and precious gems, so that all the people of the village may be jealous of me." "Are you sure," asked the creature, "that you would not wish to cure your mother who is ailing in her bed upstairs?" "It is of no concern to me," replied the second brother. "Let the old witch die." And with that, the door was slammed in his face. Now it was the third and youngest brother's turn, and he was the kindest and most humble of the brothers. The third brother rapped thrice sharply upon the pantry door, and it swung open before him. The third brother said, "Grumfkin, I wish only that you would cure my ailing mother, so that she may know good health forever." "Are you sure," asked the creature, "that you would not rather wish for beauty or wealth, as your brothers have?" "Oh no," replied the third brother, "only that my mother regain her strength." The creature said, "I will grant you this wish, because you are the kindest and most humble of the brothers. And I will also do this for you. Each time that an act of goodness is done at your hands, you shall gain 3 gold pieces in your pocket, and you shall become twice as handsome. And this will doubly be the curse on your brothers for their selfishness, that they may envy you for all their lives." With that, the door was slammed in his face. And so the years trickled by. The brother's mother had returned to full health, and the house was full of song as she danced about on newly sturdy legs. The third brother had grown into a wealthy man for all the good deeds he had done, and he had become handsome too, with the clearest eyes and most golden hair in all the land. All the while, his brothers became poorer and uglier. One day, when the third brother was riding his white horse, he came across an overturned carriage. Strong from all his days tilling the earth on his parents' land, he righted the carriage himself. The third brother opened the door to find the most beautiful maiden he had ever laid eyes upon. She was hurt, her ankle twisted in an odd way, and so the third brother took her into his arms and got back onto his horse. Together, they rode to the girl's home, an enormous castle where she was princess. Grateful to the third brother for saving his daughter, the king offered him his daughter's hand in marriage, and alas, the two had already fallen in love. After a grand wedding that lasted 7 days and 7 nights, the third brother, now a prince, brought his family to live with him in the castle. But in his kind naivety, the third brother could not see that his siblings grew greener with envy all the time. They hatched a plan to kill their brother by poisoning his wine one night. Though as he reached for the cup, the king's prized dog darted forward and knocked the back of his chair. The drink spilled over the table, and the third brother watched in horror as the poisoned wine burned through the dining table. The next day, the king had the 2 brothers hung, and the third brother was now free to live the remainder of his life with his wife, and indeed, they lived happily ever after.